Hey everybody, it's the what is it? The Raising Arizona Minute. It's the Raising Arizona Minute.
It's a terrible intro.
It is a terrible intro. Let me just try that again.
My name is H.I. McDonough.
Yeah. Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Hit it.
Call me High.
Hey, good morning everybody. It's the Raising Arizona Minute. I just got up. It's me, Tom Taylor, and over here is my buddy Mike DeMaria.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good evening.
Good afternoon.
Good night, wherever you are in the world.
Dan, good morning to you, Dan Lewis. How are you?
It's fine. A little tired, guys.
Yeah.
But I'm
a little
going
earlier
to
than
go
we
right back
normally
to bed as soon as we finish.
Ooh, that sounds
get
fantastic.
right through it.
Let's go right through it.
Oh, God.
We got a hard out in about an hour.
Nice.
If you know what I
we're
mean. We're here to talk about another minute of Raising Arizona, which we're covering minute by minute. This time, we're talking about minute 11. This minute goes up to 11. Is it possible in our day and age to refer to the number 11 without making a Spinal Tap reference?
Yeah, it is.
It is, but
I'm sorry
I failed.
to tell you that it is.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, minute 11 starts with Ed and High still watching the news report about the Arizona Quints, and as to explain to us who Nathan Arizona is, we see one of his commercials for Unpainted Arizona, the largest chain of unpainted furniture and fixture stores throughout the Southwest. The newspaper tells them that Florence, Arizona had been taking fertility pills, and High and Ed come to the conclusion that it seemed wrong for them to have no children while the Arizonas have more than they can handle. And the minute ends with High and Ed strapping a ladder to the car and preparing to drive to do something that High admits that in hindsight maybe wasn't such a hot idea. And he's going to say something more about Ed's little plan, but he gets cut off by the end of the minute.
I think it's safe to say that this is a horrifying and horrible idea. This is right up there, Dan, with the, in the championship game in Major League.
Yeah.
Whatever the signal was to lay down a bunt.
Right.
That's a hell of an idea. It's a horrible idea.
That's a hell of an idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Just being okay with stealing a baby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of five. It does say it's more than they can handle. So, it might be doing them a favor. You could spin it that way.
You could sort of see what they mean.
Sure.
Yeah, but in the article,
5 kids.
But in the newspaper article, it says it's more than we can handle. End quote. Dad laughed. So that's a joke.
It is a
He's
joke.
laughing.
Yeah.
He's
More
not
than we
saying
can
come
handle.
take
Ha,
one.
ha, ha, ha.
And by the way, I don't know what
Come get a baby.
I miss what newspaper this is, but their copy editor's sleeping on the job. That comma should be within the end quotations.
He's right.
Yeah.
He's right about that.
Oh my gosh! Then that
That's
got
pretty
through
bad.
the set. They did that. They created the prop.
Maybe
did the
it's
whole
known.
thing.
Maybe it's known in Arizona that paper is shoddy and it's
Hang
Well,
on
at
a
least they didn't
second.
put a comma.
Copy
Hold on.
editing.
At least they didn't put a comma after Arizona Quints. Go home, because then it would be Arizona Quints. Go home. It's like a protest.
Yeah, go.
More
Well,
than
the
we
worst
can
is
handle.
people.
yeah.
The worst is when
They're
people
concentrating on
they add the apostrophe for no reason. That's like one of my least favorite grammatical errors.
Are you talking about like if somebody's name ends in an S? Or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
And they add a.
Throw it in there for the hell of it.
Now,
It just seems
let
right.
me ask you a question here. Does, and perhaps a listener who may know this kind of thing, such as Will Yurkevich, could answer the question of, is the comma always inside the quotes?
Or is it one of those soft and loose?
No, I think it always
Because
is.
I ask this because occasionally I'll be writing something and the context of it will be a little different, like not a quote from somebody, but some other context, and it will look very wrong to me to have the comma at times inside the quotation marks.
But you're still using a comma?
Yep.
A comma, my understanding is, and I'm just a country editor, but the comma is always inside the quotes. If you're using a question mark or an exclamation point, that only goes inside the quotes if that question mark or
too much already.
exclamation point is part of the quote. If you're saying, this guy said he
Well,
didn't have
yeah.
any shoes, or I don't have any shoes, and the explanation,
Mike,
yeah.
Mike,
Go Go ahead.
Help me out here. Did I ask
thought I was
about an
helping you.
exclamation point or a question
No.
mark at all? Did I say
No.
anything about an question mark or an
You
exclamation
didn't,
point?
but by
My
explaining
question
these
is
other
the
things,
comma always? I'm gonna
Yes.
write it this way. I'm gonna Google it. Is the comma
I put it in ChatGPT.
if you
always
get any more than yes, it's wrong.
always inside the quotation marks? I want to say it a bunch of times to get across all different scenarios.
Okay.
Because there are times I wish I had the example with me. I wish I had a concrete example with me, but there are times where I look at it and I go, here's why this is different.
Mm-hmm. There are times when you
No.
wouldn't use a comma. Like if you're just saying, you know, his
Mike, help me
favorite
out here.
hat, like some guy
Did I
refers to
ask about when I wasn't using
Oh
a
my
comma?
God.
Did I
No.
say anything
I'm gonna stay
at
out of
all
this.
about
No,
not
he's
using a
trying.
comma?
He brought it up so he could show his chops. That's
I
his whole
don't
point.
have
So
any
that's why
chops. I
he's-
just have a
that's
mild I
why
have like a
he's an
paper
editor.
thin layer of
Chops
knowledge.
away.
He's an editor by trade, so therefore he's
Just a country editor.
By
so-
trade. That's a case where you wouldn't use any comma. Like
there's a British.
You put
there's
air quotes
British,
around in
There's
trade.
British English and American English.
Ugh.
British English.
Did he
almost
ask
always
about
That might be the
British
London
English,
Times
Dan?
that
Or
they're
Mike?
Well, this might be some guy with us who's got a Sherlock pipe in his mouth while he's editing this. He might be from Britain.
Could be. Tut tut. Wait,
He
what
said
did you
if
find,
you're-
Dan?
And it says ChatGPT says if you're writing in the U.S., which I believe you are, which scares me because it knows where I am.
Of course it
The
knows where you
American
are.
rule: put the comma inside the quotation marks. In British English, commas go inside the quotation marks only if they are part of the original quoted material.
I wish Dan
So-
could find an example
So
where
this is
he
British
didn't want to
English
use
right
it
here.
inside the quotation
Laughs
marks.
dad. Laugh dad. That's British. So it's British.
I guess so.
But
Even
it
that
should
seems
be
wrong. I
because
don't know.
it's an Arizona paper. It should be on the inside. To your point, Tom, but you were too busy, doing grammatical rudiments, giving us his chops.
I
Well, if
want
you do an
Dan to
exclamation
come
and
up with a.
quotation and a question mark, none of which Dan asked for.
That's what you should ask the computer for, not ChatGPT, but just Google. What's an example of a quotation that would not have a comma within it?
Yeah, I'm just
It's-
basically saying I've always, someone was saying they always put a comma outside the quotation marks because it is not. I've always
Part of the
known to
quote.
put the comma outside of the quotation marks because it is not part of the quotation verbatim, but it's an integral part of the sentence's structure.
Mhm.
This is the case for British English style, but not in
Oh.
American English style.
Oh, okay.
Commas and periods go inside the quotation marks, even if they're not part of the quote.
Right. Yes.
There are times where
Verbatim.
I wish I had an example, but there are times where I go, yes, I'll go ahead and put it inside the quotation mark, but this is inferior. This is not. This
system
should
has to
not be
change.
because it gives the person the wrong idea about the nature of the quote or something. Sometimes there's a problem created when you do that. Whereas if you put it outside of the quotation mark, it's never a problem.
It is always a problem because you're doing it wrong.
Since you brought up verbatim,
Let's move
verbatim was a very popular brand of floppy disks back in the 80s. Remember
That's
verbatim
right.
disks?
Of course.
Yeah.
You'd
Verbatim.
buy a pack of them.
Mm-hmm.
The blank
Right.
ones.
And then they get
Seemed
corrupted very easily. And then you go, I guess it's not verbatim, is it?
It's not verbatim.
Were those
You
the
lied to me.
the large ones, the actual like floppy
The
ones?
floppy disk.
Yeah.
The actual
Floppy
ones.
disks.
Yeah.
The actual floppy
Because
disk.
they still called them floppy when they got smaller.
When
and
they
harder.
got
Yeah,
in
the
the
small
plastic.
plastic ones, they'd say put a floppy disk in. You're like, it's not that floppy.
Yeah.
It's rather turgid.
Yeah. Put a
Ri-
turgid
rigid.
disc in it. Yeah.
Slip it in. The big,
Yeah. Put it in the slot.
big, hard, thick.
very
Shove it in
terrible.
there till it clicks, man.
I don't like this.
Hey, speaking
any
of
of
looking
those.
stuff up, I finally took the opportunity of this minute to look up the word. And without looking it up, you guys, what would you say is the definition of a boudoir?
No,
I
thinking
was
the
wondering
same
about this
thing.
too because he goes,
Yeah.
get all your for your
your
dining
bath-
room, bedroom,
I think I know.
boudoir.
Yeah.
Boudoir
I think I know.
means bedroom. I thought.
I think
That's
it's
kind of what I
the-
thought.
Can I because I think Tom has the answer.
I do.
I think
Mike
it's
Mike has never been to France, so he doesn't know.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He's never been to
I
New
think
Orleans.
it's like the sitting dressing room, like a big closet
Like a
where
sitting
you
room.
walk into that has a lot of mirrors, has a lot of the clothes hanging. It's the trying on area, right? And maybe
That is
they'll have some tea
essentially
cookies,
right.
and they would bring some tea in there. woohoo! And
But it's
that's
very
what they would-
specifically, it's a ladies
Right.
version of that.
I'm a
Yeah,
lady.
I didn't know
And
that,
then-
and I thought it was just a way
That's
of
where they'd
him.
cinch them up into the corsets in there,
Yeah, right.
And they would
They
have
have
some
their
finger
friend just-
sandwiches.
Yeah, they have a foot against their spine and
Did you ever watch
yanking
that
back on the
show?
straps.
You've watched that show, Little Britain, right?
No.
No,
You never watched Little Britain? It was like a, it's
no,
like a sketch comedy.
somehow I don't know how I missed it. I didn't see that show.
I saw
It was-
What's
Mike
wrong
stick
with
his
me?
foot right in that bear trap. That was sad to watch.
What?
I was a little quick on the draw on that one. Still
Yeah,
pissed me
it's
off
just-
though.
It's funny.
Stop being surprised that someone didn't see something. Why was anyone ever surprised that someone didn't see something?
Because I thought
What?
you guys knowing sketch comedy and you would have seen it.
I have heard of the show, and I think I have seen an episode.
It's
but it was a
English.
very long
Well, I
time
haven't
ago.
even heard of it. So how's that for you?
That one guy
That's
is
just gotta
from
blow
it.
your mind.
Yeah, that one guy's in it. Yes, that's one guy, and there's another guy.
No, but there's
two
a guy.
of
He
them.
shows up. And he's bald. He's large.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
guy.
watches.
And then there's the other guy. But
Yeah,
then they have
the
one
not
that's
bald, large guy.
There's one that's it's like he's walking around like the queen. He's like, I'm a lady, and nobody would believe him. It's funny. So every time the boudoir would be
Like,
for the ladies. That's where they would get cinched up and they would
Yeah.
have finger sandwiches and they would
Mm-hmm.
have
I
have
like
their
when they
help.
cinch them up. That was
And they would
crazy.
have their help
Yeah.
in the. I'll meet you in the boudoir to help you get
Meet you in
dressed,
the boudoir.
milady.
Oh, the
funny,
term
the-
the term
Yeah, go
derives
ahead.
from the French word
Oh, okay.
bouder, to sulk or pout.
I love it. It's a place to go to pout.
Yeah, lately, I don't want to get all dressed up and be sexy
shan't.
for my
Don't pout
shan't.
here. Go
I
to the
shan't do my
boudoir.
lessons. I shan't.
Go to the
I
sulking
shan't do
room.
my lessons.
In
There is
America, we just
one
call it
pa-
the sulking room. Yeah.
There is one painting.
Sulking.
There is one painting at the Art Institute, which is of like a dandy lad. It's like a young boy in a big powdered wig, and I think
Yeah.
it's called like dandy.
Oh,
So every time I'd see it, I'd go, because he's got that look on his face, like I shan't do my
I
lessons.
shan't do my
I
lessons.
shan't do my lessons. I shan't do them.
Boudoir. Bedroom.
Boudoir.
bathroom,
Boudoir.
bedroom, boudoir.
So what would be a boudoir in Arizona, like in a big McMansion? So he's probably selling to these McMansions unpainted
Yeah.
furniture. But
I've
I
seen
guess
a lot
it's
of,
just a big
uh,
closet.
It's like a big
Just a big closet, the
is what I'm
walk-ins.
a big
imagining.
closet, or like you'll see master bedrooms that have like a thing that you go through to get to the bathroom, and it's
That's
sort of
called
like
the- that's the room we're talking about, Tom.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. I'm telling
Right.
you that. That's what it's. Yeah,
It's like a rest area.
in a
On your way
McMansion.
to the
That's what it would
bathroom,
be.
you got to.
Yeah.
They have a chair you could sit in, like take a little break.
I'm gonna stop,
I
look in the
couldn't make it
mirror,
all the way.
put on some
Yeah.
makeup, then go to the bathroom.
I'm going to take that long journey from the bed
Powder
to
my
the
nose.
toilet. You got to take a break. You only make it to the boudoir.
Uh huh.
Some bottled water in there.
Boudoir.
Yeah. So he says that. Oh, well, heck, you know who he is. But then he explains who he is, Nathan Arizona.
Yeah, you all know who he is, and of course, it's the great Trey Wilson playing
We love
playing Nathan Arizona. A really big part. I love this. I love this movie so much.
It's a fantastic
It's
movie.
really good. But he's on the Trey Wilson. Also, later was speaking of he was in Major League. He was the manager,
Oh.
not in Major League, in Bull Durham.
Oh, sure.
My favorite
I did
baseball.
see that
movie.
one.
Bull Durham, my favorite baseball movie. Tommy.
More than The Natural.
Yeah, The
Okay.
Natural is just kind of a bit of a schlocky. I love it.
It's a literary thing, though. It's,
a,
more of a.
it's kind of
more
a large
golden
sort of literary
time,
thing. Bull Durham is
yeah.
I
Nuts and
probably
bolts.
mentioned it before. It's the best baseball movie easily,
Mhm.
and it's the only one that's about failure, about how
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's really
Hell
good.
yeah.
And Trey Wilson is the manager, and he comes there and he goes, "Who's the assistant coach? He played Arliss.
Oh, what's his
Oh,
name?
yeah.
Yeah, he had a
Robert
TV
Wall?
show.
Robert Wool is the
Yeah.
assistant coach, and
Yeah.
Trey Wilson comes in the bathroom and he throws a bunch of bats at him. He's like, "You got to scare him, right?" So he comes in there and he throws a bunch of wooden bats at them in the fucking
Yeah.
shower, and they're all standing there, and he goes, "You lollygag around the infield. You lollygag around the outfield. You lollygag. You lollygag." He goes, "You know what that makes you?" And he points to Robert Wool. Robert Wool goes, "Lollygaggers." He goes, "Lollygaggers." He's
That's
just, I
awesome.
don't know. It's a great role in that. He's almost the same guy. actually, in that
He's
movie.
also, as you
Northern
know,
Exposure.
he's at. Well, I wasn't going to say Northern Exposure. I was going to say the "Love Is a Battlefield" video by Pat Benatar. Yeah, he's the dad who she runs away from.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
But
But I think she eventually returns to him at the end.
The only thing
at
about
the
Bull
end of the
Durham
video.
is you don't believe that
Came
Nuke
back from war?
Lelouch, like Nuke Lelouch, is not a pitcher.
Yeah. Look,
He's got Herky. It's
with every baseball movie, you've got this problem where people don't actually look like they could actually play baseball.
Yeah.
In Bull Durham, the idea that what's his name? I can't remember anybody's name.
because you're getting all because it's the same situation I'm in. I can't remember anything anymore.
Yeah, me too.
Fucking guy, whatever. He married Susan Sarandon after the movie was over, and she was in
Tim
the movie.
Tim
Robbins.
Third. Yeah,
Tim Robbins is a preposterous as a pitcher. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
Kevin
Nuke
Costner,
Lelouch.
great, looks great.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner probably played
What's
baseball
the
in college
okay?
or
This
something
is
because he looks
we're-
fantastic.
We've probably said this a few times in some of the older shows, and Dan's going to know right away. What's the worst? What's the baseball movie that has the worst athleticism in it?
And
it makes me laugh
I
every
had a
time I
funny
think of it.
answer, but I'm not going to do it.
Besides
Yeah.
the Bad News Bears.
I was going to say League of Their Own, but
Oh, that's terrible. That's horrifying. It's actually pretty good. That was pretty good.
is it? Is it? Okay.
It's pretty good.
All right.
It's better than this movie that
Yeah.
I'm thinking about. Stars the
One-
great
what's the
Joe
one that has
Mantegna.
the one with Anthony Perkins, the
Jimmy Pearsall story.
Jimmy Pearsall story.
think
Anthony
this-
Perkins, man, come on!
I think this one's
You might
worse.
as well have
though.
a League of Their Own.
No, I think this one's worse. Stars the great Joe Mantegna.
Comrades of Summer.
Comrades of Summer.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Comrades
the
of
worst.
Summer was a ridiculous movie
There's a lot of
from the
baseball
'80s
movies.
about the Cold War, and there's a Russian
No.
baseball team.
That's a dumb
but
title.
But the ability, and they play the Mariners. But there's no athleticism on that team.
Right.
It's
And they still beat the Mariners.
and they still beat the Mariners.
Okay,
But
now
anyways.
can I ask you guys where you would
Sure.
rank my two as not a baseball fan, my two favorite baseball movies?
Yeah.
Where do you rank them?
Okay.
Mine
I'd
are.
rank them high because you like them.
Oh, thank you.
Because you're branching out.
It's up to you. And
No, but like,
did your son watch them?
No, but as you, I know how I rank them. Where do you guys? Where do they fall in your baseball fan
Okay.
rankings of baseball movies?
You might
Bad-
like different. No, I'll just preface this. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you're trying to get this out.
I am.
The
okay.
reason I like Bull Durham is not because of the baseball, because I actually think it's a good movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Well, that's
So
good.
so your opinion about
But
the movie might have. I can't tell you what to think about a baseball movie because it is a movie after all,
Mhm.
and you
Okay.
might just like it for being a movie,
Yes.
which is
Which is
my
the case.
issue with I think Field of Dreams sucks. Go ahead.
Right. Bad News Bears and
sure.
8 Men Out.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you're good on both.
8 Men Out is number 2 for me.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Great. movie.
Buttermaker.
John Sayles,
Yeah.
really well made, fairly accurate.
Nice
Great
cast. Awesome movie. Yeah.
Great
Good.
movie.
Bad,
Okay.
I mean, Bad News Bears, of
Beautifully
course.
shot.
Bad News Bears is fantastic. Hey,
Bad
Yankees.
News Bears is so funny.
Take your
Buttermaker.
apology and your trophy and shove them straight up your ass.
Yep.
I
Kelly
love
Leak.
that. Buttermaker, Kelly Leak, Tanner.
Yeah.
Come on, Lupus.
Lupus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ogilvy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Go
but
ask
that is
Ogilvy.
kind of but that is kind of little league of in the 80s. It was like the coach
yeah.
was swilling beer all the time.
Yeah.
Get out of here
kinda
before I
miss that,
shave
have
off
to
half your
say.
mustache and shove it up your left
You're
nostril.
wearing jeans out there. You're out there wearing jeans in practice.
It's a bit trite to say it, but it really is true that it was better when there was like some weird uncle was there, like just drinking, like draining beers during the.
There was some
Now you would never
authenticity.
see that. No one would think it was appropriate. Like if you just started drinking beer on the side, like in the dugout, like of
probably go to jail.
like a 9-year-old's baseball game,
Yeah.
Mhm.
they'd be like, "That guy's like a real weirdo." Like I don't know if that's
Touches
right.
kids. Yeah.
Back then, you were just like, "Yeah, the guy's had beers. Who cares?"
Should we do that movie?
But then probably it was more likely
Well, we
that
could do that one. We'll do
That'd
that
be
one in the
fun.
future sometime.
probably more bad things happen too that we're not talking about. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you're like, "Oh, that was more fun," and you're like, "Yeah, it was." But sometimes
However-
Buttermaker is is a bad
Yeah.
toucher or something. You know,
Yeah.
and that goes wrong too.
And they didn't
No,
talk
that-
about that stuff back then.
Right.
Like,
Coach
oh,
of
yeah.
my little
We all
one of
knew
my
about
Should have
butter
known when he
makers.
said his name was Buttermaker.
How does he make
makes
that butter? Churning it all day.
I'll show you later.
He's got one of those
It's
hand
disgusting.
cranks, hand crank churns. Gotta
Good
get into a good
Lord.
rhythm. All right.
Did he have to bring? Yeah, does he have to bring the butter maker everywhere he goes with him?
Yeah, the butter churn.
He comes with
Oh, he does.
a 24 pack of beer and an actual butter maker.
He calls it his butter maker.
It's like in
In a
modern
Puritan
baseball,
outfit.
but it's like in modern baseball when when a team hits a home run, they have to come to the dugout and they get a prop that has something to do with their city.
Yeah, right. You get a butter maker.
And the
churner.
bad news bears, they come on and hit the churn.
Yeah. Instead of Chico's bail bonds, they have butter makers, butter makers.
Oh, see, that's funny. Chico's
I've seen that.
Bonds.
I've seen that jersey too. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sell
yeah.
like a high quality. You know how like jerseys are like a couple $100.
Yeah.
Button
They
up
sell
ones.
a high quality button up
I want that.
Bears jersey. It's off white.
I think Mitchell and Ness did it.
Well,
I
Is it
think
bad,
Mitchell and
Chico? Yeah.
I think Mitchell and Ness. Mitchell and Ness is a company that did all the retro
Yeah.
jerseys in the real, like the wool. I think they did
wool
one.
with like the St. Louis Cardinals with the piping and the kind of like slightly off-white color.
Yeah.
Chico's bail bonds.
Yeah,
That'd be a good
my-
Halloween costume if you just got that jersey and a cap and you're like, oh yeah, I'm one of the Bad News Bears, whatever. I'm 6'7", but
And
I'm
wear
a Bad News
jeans.
Bear.
jeans
Yeah.
and white tennis shoes.
Right.
But then
comes
had
up
your
a
game
storm.
day, you had to have pants and the yellow stirrup socks.
Yeah.
But my one of my little league coaches was my best friend's dad, and he lived. I don't know if you know this area, Dan. Like we're like Orchard Lake, not Orchard Lake. I'm sorry. Fuck, was it called? Maybe it was. It was a small lake. Maybe it was Orchard. I don't think it was one of these little lakes, like right by where I lived, and it was. He had a house right on the lake, so it was like a little beach town. It felt like. And his dad was a bachelor. So this is bachelor early 80s, it's going south real quick.
Right.
And he
There's a
had
story there.
and he had a boat right there. So I'd go over there and his dad would just let him do whatever he wants to do. And he was our coach, and he had like a fabricating business. Like he would make some piece for the Corvette or something like that, like some plastic piece for the Corvette.
Right.
So yeah, the money was flowing in the 80s. But he would coach us, and then he would every once in a while he'd take us out on the boat, like on Lake St. Clair or something like that. I remember one time we were there, and he's like, "Yeah, my dad's bringing some of his women with him." I go, "What?" Some of his women. So he had
How many
like
women?
and it was like it was 80s with the big teased up hair.
Yeah.
But he was like probably in his maybe 40s at this point, but the girls were like in their 20s. And I just remember being at the bottom. There was a staircase that would go up to where the captain sat, and he was up there. And I remember just looking up at the bottom of this ladder, and he's sitting there, and he's got two women, he's got his arm around him, and their asses are just hanging over the side of the thing.
Oh my God.
And I just remember this. I'm just looking up, and his hand goes down, and he's grabbing both of them.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, so this is our butter maker. But
Formative
this was
experience.
Yeah.
this
I
was
was just
also
gonna
my
say, yeah.
this was also my best friend's
Yeah, and the best
Of,
moment of your life.
yeah.
Now I understand.
No, it was the best moment
Now
of
I'm
my
on a
life. I'm
path.
just saying this was my best friend, and I knew like this is he was like feral because nobody was watching him, or he really didn't.
Right.
You know,
He was free to
the
find his
80s
own
was a
butts.
different time.
It certainly was, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Dan's got something to
real
say.
quick about the movie.
Yeah. I like this movie.
That's why we're here.
It shows them there's a little bit of a recurring theme of that close up of the hand holding. They're going to hold their hands. You're going to see that later.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little couple of things, anachronistic type stuff. He waits for the guy comes to buy a newspaper, and he gets a free newspaper by waiting for the guy. He puts the money into the little honor box thing.
Yeah.
I think they call them honor boxes now for this reason, right?
Mhm.
Or they used to call them honor boxes. He puts the money in, opens it up. You could always just wait and offer somebody a free paper. Like if somebody's there and you open up, you put the money in the thing. I used to buy newspapers this way.
Okay.
It's part of life that I forgot, where you put the change in the thing and it allows you to open the newspaper thing and pick a newspaper out.
Mm-hmm.
But you could just hold it open and say you want a free newspaper. But he
Yeah.
does the thing where he just holds it he blocks it with his hand when the guy walks away, so he gets a free newspaper.
He's a little outlaw.
Anyone watching this that's like anywhere near, I don't know, like anyone's like 10 years or more younger than us is never gonna. That joke is not even a joke. That reference is not even gonna even make sense. I don't think. I don't
Well,
even know
isn't-
if it's gonna register in their heads.
Isn't there a chance that a scruffy dude like High waiting. He sees a guy the guy's wearing a business suit, isn't he?
Yeah.
And so, isn't there a chance that guy would be like, "No, get your own paper"? Like, there's no guarantee that the guy would leave the thing open for him and
There's
offer
a
him a
chance,
paper.
but then he could always just base it on like that guy looks like he's in a hurry. Doesn't look like the type of guy he's gonna do that. Maybe, and maybe if he blocks and the guy says something, he goes, "Oh, okay, sorry," or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
point taken.
he blocks the thing and he takes a free paper, which is
It's a sly move.
an old reference that's not gonna make it from most people's brains when they're younger. I think. Why would you?
Well, if they're, I mean, wouldn't you, I think people now, kids now, younger people now would see that, oh, that guy bought a paper, he put in the money, he paid for the paper, High is bucking the system and holding the thing open, and he's going to get a paper too without paying for it.
If they were watching it carefully, it is my theory or whatever it is that people watching, if you showed this to like 10 people that were all different ages, but they're all below like 30, I would bet you that they wouldn't even notice that anything happened. I really believe that. I believe they'll be like, what? I don't even know what the thing you're talking about is.
What's a newspaper?
Yeah. And then they do a cool thing with the newspaper where he gets the free paper. It shows a close-up of the paper, and then when they pull back, you realize the close-up was not from then.
That's nice.
It was from when they were back at home reading it together. So it's one of those neat little time jump cuts that happens in a movie. Anyway, just to break down the movie, since that's why we're here.
That is why we're here.
He's also standing right next to it, which is I'm surprised the guy didn't even like acknowledge he was standing there. It would be I wouldn't walk up to it.
But also, some people are of the opinion they're just like, look, I bought my paper. What anybody else does is up to them. It has nothing to do with me. I think that's kind of what I am. I don't think I would go there and go, hey, you're cheating the company right now.
Right.
Let's pause for a minute. Like unpainted furniture altogether. This was a big thing for a while, right? Do you paint it or do you not paint it? You just keep it unpainted. You stain it.
I don't know.
Why is it not stained then?
Unstained sounds wrong.
I want to know about what
is it the idea that it's raw? It's up to you now to make it the furniture you want in terms of color or stain or paint or whatever.
Or if they could just blank canvas, natural wood grain looking things.
Maybe
they probably
people like it like that.
People like the kind of unfinished or that my parents were into that for a while when they bought their house. They filled it with Amish furniture that they bought in Western Michigan from Amish people for really cheap. Yeah.
Nice. I like it. I have to break down the minutes some more, but not in a nearly as salient a way as Dan did.
I noticed that was
salient green
the way I did.
I noticed the Radio Shack sign in the background. Is this the second movie that we've covered that has Radio Shack featured in it?
Yeah, Radio Shack used to be everywhere, and
I think the Blues Brothers, they in that mall when they're driving through the mall. I think there's a Radio.
There's still
Shack
a few around, aren't there?
That's a really good question.
There was one in the
I think Radio Shack might have closed.
Radio Shack.
I thought maybe they had, but
I had a buddy who somehow was involved in their accounting. He was somehow involved in their accounting he's a comedian here in New York, and he was somehow involved in the accounting of some collection of companies that had ultimately purchased Radio Shack or something, and then a bunch of bad sort of things happened to Radio Shack, and then by default alone, he was sort of found himself to be the CFO of Radio Shack.
Wow. All the batteries.
He's like, I think I am the CFO.
There's still a ton of them.
There are?
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the Radio Shack website, and it's got the pins.
How could Radio Shack even exist?
I need a dongle.
I'm going to put in
things have gotten so much more streamlined and easier. You don't need a Radio Shack anymore. I remember the last time.
Well, you got
guys.
Amazon,
we have to quit early. I got to drive to Radio Shack and get some batteries and a cordless phone.
And I need to get a thing which is RCA mail.
Right.
To the other side, the pussy side of the wire.
Oh, Jesus
right. There's the penis and the vagina.
It's just like so stupid.
If you want,
it does nothing. It does.
If you want to do some butter making with your AV equipment, if you know what I mean, you just jam that stuff in there over and over again.
That they say male and female for the sides of the cord. You know, it's just like. What are we doing? We're talking about genitals.
It doesn't make any sense.
When a DVD player and a TV love each other very much, the DVD player gets out its male
That's the way
connector.
you
All right,
explain. No
just
more
stop.
birds and bees. Kids, some of these kids never seen a bee in their life,
It does nothing.
right?
Yeah,
That's
the
how
bees
you
are
explain
done.
it to kids. Sometimes
There'll always be DVD players, but never bees.
To quote Balky
DVD
from
players.
not Balky, Surge from Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, sure.
about
Yeah, it's not sexy. It's not sexy. So why are you bringing it? Why do we do this? It's just terrible. It's stupid. It's
It's crude
lowbrow.
novel.
It brings nothing
Okay,
to it.
Mike. What kind of give us some culture? What were you?
Balky
looking
was
up
his
just now?
character in
No, we know what
Perfect
Balky
Strangers.
is.
I made the mistake. I meant Surge.
Yeah,
Surge
but
was
it's the
character.
same guy, isn't it?
Same guy. Bronson
He's also
Pinchot.
in True Romance.
Yeah.
Is he? Oh, I was going to say about Trey, what's his name? Trey Wilson? Our buddy,
Trey
Nathan
Wilson.
Arizona?
Yeah.
He was going to be, they wanted him to play the Albert Finney role in their next movie, Miller's Crossing, but he
Yeah,
died.
But then he died.
Yeah.
But he
It's
plays the same. He's always that character, though, right?
Which character?
All the windows and doors are sealed. He
He's
always has
often
the
that
same-
kind of
Wow,
guy,
he
yeah.
died
But
at
he,
40 years old.
oh,
He
that
wasn't
sucks.
40 years old.
That guy was 40. He died at
No,
40.
he wasn't.
Yep.
No, he's not. He looked 60 all the time.
Maybe
I
that's
know.
why he
It's
died
just
at
like
40.
It's like the Wilford Brimley.
Yeah.
he was buried on what would have been his 41st birthday.
No,
Donald Yearnsley Trey
Yearnsley.
Wilson
That's-
III.
that doesn't make any sense to me.
That's right.
That doesn't make any
he
sense.
died 5 days before his 41st birthday,
Oh,
What
it
year?
sucks.
1989.
So what year was Raising Arizona?
87.
So he was 30. He was like 39
Yeah.
at that point.
Isn't that
That's
fucking
crazy.
amazing, Mike?
Does he have
Wait,
some sort of
Everyone
Wait a
condition?
minute.
used to look older than they are.
Wait
Was
a
he
minute. So when was Northern Exposure? Because he was
Oh, that was like the early 90s, wasn't it?
Well,
so
Was
he
he
was
even
dead
on
by
that?
then.
Wait, was
Yeah,
he
he
on?
was on-
Mike,
you-
Mike,
I
do you
thought he
have
was
that
on-
right?
I thought he was on Northern Exposure.
Give us some confirm what Mike is saying music.
What was his name
Oh,
again?
yeah,
Trey?
thank you.
Trey.
He's not going to be in Northern Exposure, Mike.
Yeah, it's going
I
to
could
be.
have swore.
He's thinking of that
You're
woman.
thinking of one of those other guys. I would, yeah. Now, a long time ago, I might have gotten him mixed up with Fred Willard a little bit in my head a
No.
long
really?
time ago, but not now that I know Fred Willard better. But back in a long time ago, those two kind of mixed for me. There was a kind of Brian Cox, Albert Finney kind of mix up there.
I get that.
I could see that.
I
That's
don't.
funny. No, he wasn't on
you
it.
know what? It was Barry Corbin.
Barry Corbin.
Oh.
Yeah, it's totally different. Yeah, he's I can see
But he-
that though. I can sort
But
of
he
see.
has and because even when you do that, you do Barry Corbin, Trey Wilson comes up.
I
Sure,
got to be honest
maybe.
with you. I had no idea Trey Wilson died so young. I did not know that.
I knew that he died around
See?
then, but early 90s or
Wow,
late
I
80s,
didn't
early
know that,
90s.
yeah.
They're showing Barry Corbin, and it's Trey Wilson. So I was
Where?
not far
Oh,
off.
really?
Yeah, you look at the Wikipedia. Barry Corbin, Leonard Barry Corbin.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That's not Trey
Is-
Wilson. It's Barry Corbin.
There's a difference.
It looks just like him in this photo.
It
Barry
does look
Corbin
like
was
him.
in.
It does
Like,
look
you
like
look
him.
at what he's wearing a tuxedo with a cowboy hat.
That could easily be Trey Wilson.
So that's who I'm thinking of. So
Okay.
Wow.
Fair enough. 2
he's
points
best-
to Mike.
So Maurice Minnifield
85 years out. He has outlived Trey Wilson by double.
and he looks
Isn't that
just
If Trey
crazy?
Wilson was
Yeah.
born on the day that he died,
Cerebral hemorrhage.
Barry
He
Corbin
just-
still would have.
What is that?
Yeah.
So at just any point, this absolutely terrifies me.
He sounds
Yeah.
like
At
him
any
too.
point, they could be like, he was 50.
Yeah,
He was,
just struck down.
He was fine. He seemed fine.
Ate healthy. I mean, the
I
fact
hate
that Trey
that.
Wilson looked like he was 60 makes me think, did he contribute somehow to his health issues?
Yeah, but that's probably just like confirmation bias or something.
Barry Corbin
Maybe.
looks like Trey Wilson if he was in his 80s.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
movie? Oh, he was in.
It's like God just went, we only need one of these.
You know who he is, Tom?
It's like when you're getting rid of stuff.
in Better Call Saul. Barry
Yes,
Corbin was the
yeah.
guy who owned the house that they
Who
wanted
wouldn't move?
to. Yeah, they wouldn't move.
Yeah.
I always thought that was
Oh, okay.
that was Nathan Arizona because you hear
Money.
he sounds exactly like him.
They
and
got
he
that
looks
same
like him.
country twang. Yeah.
Not that mother scratcher, Bill Turner.
Bill Parker.
I do like. Oh, hey, Bill Turner. I do like trying
Up
to
Tom.
picture.
Jesus.
I was surprised. I couldn't help it. I do like
am
trying to picture
surprised.
Trey Wilson in Miller's Crossing, though, in that role. That I could,
Yeah.
he could have
Yeah.
done that, and it could have been great.
It would have been great. They probably would have had him in every movie for the next
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah,
it
he
is.
was-
Albert
Then he was
Finney is no
slated-
Trey Wilson. I'll tell you that.
We
he
should
was
pick out
slated-
which role of every
Yeah.
Coen Brothers movie Trey Wilson would have played.
Yes. He
Yeah.
could have been
was
Lebowski.
slated-
He could have been like the other Lebowski. The
No
actual
Country for Old
Lebowski.
Men.
He could have been Falstaff. As we talked about Falstaff in the
yeah.
last trivia.
Right. Speaking of, I have no trivia.
Wouldn't that be funny if it said like Barry Wilson or Trey Wilson, played Falstaff, played Shakespeare's Falstaff back in Summerstock? I wouldn't believe it.
Oh, that would be good.
Let's see if the Chat GPT has improved.
I
at all.
actually did bring up a ChatGPT. I haven't looked at it to see what it's like.
We're not
though.
supposed to. We're supposed to unsubscribe from ChatGPT.
We are.
Yeah, that's
Or we're
the
supposed to
latest.
stop using all of it. Yeah.
Because
Why
there's
is
a
that
Trump.
again?
I mean,
I don't know
I-
whether it's a Trump connection to the guy who
Oh.
owns it, or there's a Epstein connection.
You're not
or
going to
something.
stop them.
Well,
You're
look,
not going
I
to stop
just-
the tide of time.
I
Come
just
on.
had AI give me 5 trivia questions, and in doing that, I killed about 1,000 tree frogs in the
stop.
rainforest. So
bullshit.
That's actually one of
in
the
their
questions.
name, we should go through with this and use
This many tree frogs is how many were killed in the asking of this question.
I was saying that the other day. They should do that. The AI should tell you, oh, yes, I'll answer this for you, but this is how many gallons of water it's
Yeah,
going to
like
take.
how, like
This is how many
like how
BTUs of
at
whatever.
Dunkin' Donuts they have how many calories everything is right next to it.
Yeah,
They tell you how many
right.
things you killed.
Or like if you have some subscription to something, and it's like, oh, it'll use this many of your credits or tokens or whatever. But you're not actually spending anything, but in your mind, you know that
You see Barry Corbin.
chopped
You
down
see a
this many
photo
trees.
of Barry Corbin in Urban Cowboy with John Travolta, and you can't say that that's not Trey Wilson.
Come on, is this a conspiracy theory that you're coming
No,
up with here?
no,
Trey
it's just-
Wilson's alive.
He's alive,
this
and he's
is-
Barry
no.
Corbin.
He's
All I'm
Barry
saying,
Corbin, successful
all I'm
actor.
saying, all I'm saying is they're very, very, very
They're a similar
looking.
type. I will say he is the Lee Marvin to Trey Wilson's
This is gonna go bad.
James Coburn. I always get them
All
mixed
right,
up.
yeah, I get.
in my head.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
that
good
makes
one.
sense.
That's a good one.
Okay,
Give
here's some
me
trivia
5
for you.
difficult
I already
trivia
have
questions.
some. I already have some.
But hold on. Give me 5 difficult trivia questions about the 1987 film Raising Arizona. Not multiple choice. And no answers yet. Okay, go ahead, Tom.
Okay, we can do both. These will be fun. I asked for
The idea.
difficult 80s movie trivia questions. So, okay. Weird. Okay. In Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, Jack Torrance takes a job as the winter caretaker of a massive isolated hotel in the Colorado
Overlook.
Rockies. What is the name of the hotel? The Overlook. Okay. In the 1984 classic Gremlins, there are 3 very specific rules for looking after a mogwai. You can't get them wet, and you can't expose them to bright light. What's the third and arguably most important rule?
Can't get them wet. Don't feed them after midnight. And I thought that was.
Well,
the
you
big
just
2
said it.
rules.
You just said it. They gave us don't get them wet and don't expose them to bright light.
Oh, that's right.
So
right.
the third is you
forgot.
don't feed them
I
after
guess I
midnight.
just finished it in my head. Yeah, right.
Because you're a good Gremlins fan.
Uh,
And Back
okay.
to the Future, Marty McFly. Wow, they say it's 1984. That movie was 1985.
Thank you.
Marty McFly meets Doc Brown at a specific mall to test the DeLorean.
Pines Mall.
Okay, but at the start of the
Lone
movie,
Pine Mall.
there you go. Okay.
Go ahead.
Lone Pine in Franklin. That's where I grew up.
In the 1988 action masterpiece Die Hard, John McClane is trapped in the high-rise
Masterpiece.
office building in Los Angeles while it's being taken over by Hans Gruber. What is the name of the building? I know the answer to that.
Tommy.
It is Nakatomi Plaza.
Sakatumi.
Sakatumi
Nakatomi.
Plaza. And in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Ferris, Cameron, and Sloane spend the day driving around Chicago in Cameron's father's
Ferrari.
prized red convertible. It is okay. Can you give me more than Ferrari? It gives me the whole thing.
61.
Oh my
Spider.
god!
Or it's got to
Whoa,
be like a
no.
name Spider.
Yeah, that's
Am I right?
and you guys are amazing. 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California Spider.
Oof.
You guys are
Great.
good.
God, that a great car, man.
Hey, speaking of Sloane, she went out of acting for years and years and years,
Nobody
and
was
then I just
asking.
saw her in a
Nobody was
movie
asking.
last year, and she still looks so lovely. It's so nice.
She does, doesn't she? I think I
Yeah.
saw a
Doesn't
picture of her and I was like, wow, she's
Yeah.
a knockout, isn't she?
Yeah. And she seems
Sloane was great in
centered
that
and well
movie.
put together.
And you imagine being in high school. When you're in high school, it's weird. There's these movies where like someone's in high school, but they're like really sophisticated and kind of like
They got it
sexy.
figured out.
Just like when I was in high school, I was like, oh my God, there's no girls in my high school like that. If there
No
was, they sure
Sloanes.
as hell wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Even the schleps won't talk to me.
Then they
Mike-
were hanging
Mike-
out at the Corova Milk Bar with the rest of the Sophistos.
Sophistos. Mike said he grew up near, and I remember this, on Lone Pine Road, which is it's going to be like 18 Mile, I want to say, something like that.
I can't remember it's just either 16 Mile or
Lone
I don't
Pine
remember.
Road. You ever think about, Mike, that maybe you're part of an alternate history? That it used to be Twin Pines Road?
No, that's just, I don't know what you're doing here, but it's
Yeah. Well,
there's a lot of pines roads all over the country.
Mike's not
Okay.
having it, Dan.
It was the antithesis of the Twin Pines. We're the Lone Pine. Leave us alone.
well,
Yes.
did you ever think about that? Maybe it used to be 1,000 Pines Road, but then you used ChatGPT.
Yeah, and you kept going
And now there's
back
only
in time
one
so
pine
many
left.
times.
That's
and now
what
there's
I'm
just one
saying.
pine.
I grew up in the shadow of that Kirk in the Hills church, the big castle.
Ooh.
Did you ever seen that Kirk in the Hills church over there?
Probably.
That was on Long Lake Road. It was over by Andover, like right across the street from Andover
Just listing
High School.
proper names of things that no one knows about because they live in other parts.
Because
of
this is
the
the
country.
Raising
This is
Arizona
our
Minute.
show.
That's what we do.
Here are 5 challenging non-multiple choice trivia questions about Raising Arizona.
Oh, why would you do that? Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready, Tommy?
I'm ready.
Are you ready,
Sock
Mike?
it to me.
Yes.
Are you ready, Captain America?
I can do this all day.
I hope so.
Are you
He
ready,
always
Robert
is.
Gresham?
They are all on deck.
Are you ready, Mark Campbell?
They'll have to wait 6 months till this
Are
airs.
you ready, Pork Snorter?
Let's go. Come on.
Are you ready, Nathan Shuck?
This is just the stupidest thing ever. Come
Are
on.
you ready, Dorks and Porter? Are you ready, Matt Carson? Are you ready, Damanon Garza?
I'm picturing the little like one shot of them. Every time you say their name, they're like give it a little thumbs up, give it a little wave.
Thumbs up,
oh,
like
I
in
didn't
the-
see
yeah.
it there. Hey, it's me.
And
Matt
it'll be like
Carson.
the panels, like at the beginning of Brady Bunch, where. What is the name of the convenience store where H.I. works at the beginning of the film? Works.
Oh my
Quick
God!
something.
Thank you, Chet. Anyway,
stuff.
thank you for listening to the Raising Arizona
What fucking assholes these people are with this. How could it be this bad?
people. Yeah. There's going to be a economic disaster based on this nonsense.
There
garbage
really
They want the
is.
names.
Piece
They
of
want the
shit
names
technology.
of the ones. Do
The
they want
entire
the
country's
names
going to
of?
fall apart because of this.
Do they
of
want the
this.
names of the ones that are on the way home or the ones that are not on the way home?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's a good
exactly.
question.
And let's say that the country fell apart in a kind of a Brave New World way because of some drug instead of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least the drug would offer something.
Yeah. Worms to ex-girlfriends.
It gives. This is a pill for the world.
That
What
gives
is the-
worms to ex-girlfriends. You just don't get it.
You just don't
Jeez.
get it. Does it also give worms to ex-boyfriends?
No, you don't
This
get it.
is a drug for the world. What is the exact brand name of the diapers that
Oh.
H.I. repeatedly steals? during the
Huggies.
robbery?
Huggies. That's
I'll
a
take these
legitimate question.
Huggies and whatever cash you got.
Yeah.
What is the name of the prison H.I. is incarcerated in? Oh, Tommy
Oh.
knows this one.
The Maricopa County
Maricopa
Correctional
County.
Facility for Men, State Farm Road, number 31, Tempe, Arizona.
He has to do
I'm
it
waiting.
all. It drives me nuts.
I kind of do. I don't know,
It's
I don't
so
know where
good.
the actual name of the thing is. I have to
And
do
I
the
get
whole thing.
envy too. I feel like I got to go and like spend some time memorizing it so I can be like Tom. That's how I
Yeah.
feel.
Oh,
What is the full name of the biker bounty hunter played by Randall Tex Cobb?
Cobb.
It's
It's in the credits.
wait, what the hell is his name?
It's in the credits. That's the
just,
problem.
He has like no name
Don't
right,
they-
in the
wait,
movie, right?
He
Like-
also mentions
I
him
don't
in
know
the
that he
dream
doesn't-
sequence too.
Oh, he does have a name,
I
doesn't
think he has a
Yeah.
name.
It's like the
Yeah,
night something. It's
'cause he
it's
meets
not,
with-
No, it's a
he-
name.
Smalls.
No, but it's
Smalls.
Leonard Smalls.
Leonard Smalls.
Smalls.
Leonard Smalls.
You got flies.
Yeah.
Smalls. You got flies.
You got
That's
flies and you got
impossible.
a stuffed up nose. He's got
Oh, the
Smalls,
windows
Leonard Smalls.
Leonard
Smalls. What
Oh, but
specific?
it's the rider. But he calls him the rider of the
Yeah.
apocalypse or something like that. in
Right.
the
dream
Lone
sequence.
Rider of the Apocalypse.
The Lone Rider of the Apocalypse.
Oh, great. It's so good.
This is a good movie.
What specific children's book does Ed read aloud near the end of the film during H.I.'s dream sequence? Ooh. Ooh.
It's a good
Does
one. but I don't
Ed
know.
That's
read
like a can.
aloud?
That's like I opened up a can of smoked oysters just
Yeah.
now. I went, ooh.
Oh, hey. Well, Dan time.
Oh, I'll tell you when I'm done here. when we're done with this question.
Answers, please.
Wait, what is Ed? What?
Wait.
Huh?
She's reading a children's
Jesus,
book
it's a
aloud
book.
near the
We don't
end of
know
the
it.
film. I don't know that that's even
Oh,
true.
at one point she is reading.
Are you looking
The
tough?
three. No. And the only
Three
time
Little
she reads a
Pigs.
book out loud, she's reading the Three Little Pigs.
Huh.
But that's in the car in the middle of the movie.
Yeah,
So I
Son
did-
of a bitch.
I decanted a tin
Eat that
of
son bitch.
I decanted a tin of calamari in olive oil.
I can't.
Yeah.
I decanted a tin because I was like, what can I make with this?
Yeah.
So I took that, decanted it, just like he does. Ooh. And then I did my test of just that. I had to make sure I tested it for the squish test, which is rubbery because it's calamari.
Yeah.
But then I dumped that into a bowl, right?
Yeah.
Gave it to a dog wearing a fez.
No, I don't. That's where everything fell apart.
That's where it
'cause I
fell
don't have-
apart, right?
I don't have a dog with a crown
It's
or
not a true experiment.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm laughing.
But I made something. I try to remember what I put in it. I had some pickled jalapenos rings.
Ooh.
So I chopped them up, and there's some sweet pickles. Chopped
Oh,
them
God.
up. Threw that in there with the calamari. Had some avocado. Dumped that in there.
Wait, I'm sorry.
And
You're
then-
dumping this into the calamari or
in
the
the bowl.
decanted
In the bowl.
oil?
Tom,
I
don't ask him a
decanted it.
question like that.
I
because
wanted to know though because
we don't
I
even know if this
decanted
is
it.
even going anywhere.
I
She's talking
did.
about a meal that he had.
It's a couple different things. I decanted it like I had my own show,
Yeah.
and then I did
Ooh.
the squish test. Yeah,
But you
and
got
then I
rid of
took
the oil, is what I'm saying.
I did. I rinsed
Okay.
the oil because I
Okay.
used a little bit of the oil, but not a lot because that hurt
Okay.
my stomach last time.
All right. Oh no.
And then so I did my content for the show, my head in my mind,
Your
and
thousands
then I
of
said, okay, what can I
followers.
make with this now that I tasted it? So I put that into a bowl, right?
Right.
Then I added chopped up sweet like pickled jalapenos, pickles like sweet gherkins, chopped them up, threw that in there. Then an avocado, lemon, and then I had the
Wow.
Trader Joe's like lime
Ooh.
spice.
Zest.
Yes, and then I ate that with crackers, and it was like a ceviche.
Ooh.
And
Holy
I was
smokes.
like, this is, and I went and got another one, did it the next day as well. So I followed up the next day with it as well. And I have
That
one more
sounds
can left, so
kinda
I might do
ooh.
it again. Yeah,
The party never
Right.
ends.
yeah. Decanted the tin.
It's kind of
Oh, that
fantastic.
sounds, that's wonderful.
I made a little ceviche,
I like it.
even
Oh,
though it's
I
not
love that.
ceviche. But then I just used crackers like to eat it with.
Now, ceviche is a very easy thing to make, and people don't make it, although you can just make it.
You just make it.
You know what I mean? Like
That was a good
ceviche is a
sentence.
thing that you get at a restaurant.
Mhm.
Almost
Right,
no one
you don't
goes,
think to
I'm
make
having
it-
ceviche at home. Although,
Right.
not only is it easy to make, but it's reliable. Like you can if you do it right, you're not gonna, no matter what, you're not gonna get sick with the raw fish and cooked that way, or not cooked, but cured that way.
Mhm.
And it's a nice thing that you can keep in the fridge, and that's very healthy. I don't know why people don't make ceviche more often, I guess is what I'm saying.
Because they think
They
it's
should.
exotic and they can't do it.
They think you're using a raw fish and you're never cooking it.
Right.
And that's a problem, but it's not a problem.
It does
You
seem like
make
one
it.
of those foods that it just would not occur to you unless you're in a restaurant that it exists. Or
Right.
Something.
But it's just a barrier thing. It's like the sort of how salad dressing what used to be.
Salad days.
Yeah.
But, where it's like salad dressing is a thing that you buy, but then once cooking shows start and they just explain to you how simple it all is,
Yeah.
now suddenly you're like, well, there's no reason to, I would never buy a salad dressing. Doesn't make
You're not
any
going to
sense.
like this. You're not going to like that I say this, that I dropped this name, but my wife Jody makes a fantastic salad dressing, and it's better than any salad dressing we could buy, to your point.
If you make it at home, it really zips, you know?
Mhm.
And anybody
like
could do
salad
it too,
now.
by the way. You don't have to be a wife of somebody.
Yeah,
No, but it
doesn't have to
helps.
be no, it helps because you like to name drop.
I just like to
he
be.
just wanted to drop.
yeah.
He's like he promised her
I just want to be married to the
every
world.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough.
She gets $10 every time I see
I
her
think
name.
I think
Enough
what
about
it
your
is,
family.
it goes back to his marital vows. They can't do anything without involving the other person.
Right
That
now
was in
he's
there
at her.
probably,
Where are you now, St.
Yeah,
Charles? Where are you?
I'm at my mother-in-law's house.
Oh, my mother-in-law.
And he's in
St. Charles.
He's in the lower level, the basement level. if
Tom's
you know
in
what
his
I'm actually not.
basement
I'm on the
doing
ground
his
floor, and I'm looking out the window at a
tawdry
nice
things.
squirrel. There's a nice squirrel out here.
Because the window is up. When the window is up like that, it's usually like somewhat below ground.
No,
Basement.
oh, I'm saying these these are just tall windows. They're just high
You
up
said
there.
he looked. Yeah. Oh, that's all.
But
shit.
if you look over here, you can see that I'm on the ground floor,
Oh,
looking
how
at the
beautiful
thing.
is that?
Is that the place with the pool out back?
Yeah, or they
Pool
used to
and
have
a
a
pool.
pool. The pool's not
We-
there anymore.
But we
Pond's
went in. We were
better
in
for
that
you.
pool. I was in that pool.
You were for what was that?
was in
Our yeah. What do we? Oh, it was like a post
were young.
Halloween thing or something, or
The kids were with us. They were very young at that point.
oh, okay, yeah. Oh my God, we've been
Remember?
alive a
We had
long
a-
time. Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Wow.
an afternoon there.
Trey Wilson could have been born and died since that
The pool's gone now, huh? What did they put in
Yeah.
his place?
A garden, stupid
Should
garden.
have kept it open for
Loser
the
garden.
kids to skate in.
I know. It was a lot of work for two people who barely used it. So
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
You drain it. Let the neighborhood kids
Yeah.
listen to
Skateboard in it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right back there skating. California Uber allies.
Dan, did you finish your trivia? And have we finished our show? And have you mentioned all of our beautiful
I didn't
patrons?
do the answers yet.
Wait a minute though.
Okay.
Tom has a one. He has like a. Where's the other? You have a 1-ear headset.
I do. I don't know. It came this way, and I like it because usually, even when I do have two, I usually just wear
He has
one.
to answer to Jody when he's on the show. So this
Honey,
way,
what's that,
This way
dear?
he can hear.
Yeah.
He can hear her screaming at him.
I'll help you with the dishes. I just have to finish this episode of a podcast.
Wub 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 wub.
No, it feels weird to me to have both ears covered. I feel like I'm yelling or something, or I can't hear myself. I can't hear myself drink.
I can control when I'm talking.
Are we done with the show to play
I'm
us out?
fucking pissed about these answers.
Oh, okay. Let's hear the answers.
I'm both pissed and befuddled and curious
Okay.
all at the same time. Number one, Hudsuckers Market. What
That's the convenience store.
convenience
that he works at?
store? What
No.
the fuck?
Stop.
Number two, Huggies. Sure.
Sure.
That's a good one.
Number three, Arizona State Prison.
Nope.
Get
Nope.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, loser. It's in the movie. It's in the text of the movie.
Number four, Leonard Smalls. Fine.
Okay.
Number five, The Adventures of Nathan Arizona Jr., the fictional children's book Ed reads in High's dream sequence. That kind of
Nope.
makes sense.
But it doesn't. I mean, because
Did
she doesn't
that
read a
happen or
book.
no?
It does not. That doesn't happen in the movie.
It doesn't?
You see her once reading a book, and it's only in that car while he's robbing the convenience store, which is not called the Hudsucker.
It would be the
I
type
will
of thing that a movie would do in a dream sequence
I guess
because
so.
it's all about how great Nathan Arizona is and he runs the touchdown and all
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Mm.
I don't
Sorry.
understand that people are
Yeah,
using this. Kids are using this in school. It's not
Yeah.
good. It's
If you have
not
to,
good.
if the main thing you have to tell people about, hey, when you're going to use AI, it's going to be great. It's going to help you out with stuff. Just make sure you check everything because it's not going to be right. Like that's a problem. That's that. Why we want
remove the
what is
hyphens.
the?
It's just but
Remove
what is
the
wrong with
hyphens.
Remove
people?
the hyphens. That's the biggest giveaway that you're fucking around with a chat GPT.
Yeah,
when you
no
just
one's
drop it
using
into a
hyphens
report.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I have to have a talk with some people at work about that. Just at least remove the hyphens.
Yeah.
And
Read it
I've
over.
never seen such hyphen usage.
I just don't understand. We gotta teach because it's gonna get worse and worse.
Mhm.
We gotta teach critical thinking on some level. I ran into this on, I won't name names or I would be weird if I did, but
It was Mike.
on Facebook, you'll get this something in your feed that will say that someone has died. Have
Yeah.
you seen this?
Oh yeah, and then people start freaking out. Rest
And people
in peace.
start going rest in peace. And you look at the source of it, just everything about it, you look at it and you go, you have to know to Google this right away.
Right.
You can't just forward it and go, oh my God, so sad.
Yeah.
You have to know the difference.
It's in sports too, Dan, because it'll be like they'll have like I see it with like you follow some local like news organizations or sports conglomerates, and they'll just throw it out there. They'll put somebody in your team's uniform, like trade it. It's like, oh my, and it's like immediately like, okay, they didn't trade for this guy yet. It's like, wouldn't it be great if they did this? It's like,
yeah,
it's
it's like
like, no.
exactly.
yeah,
And
and
you're
they
like,
do
oh,
that
it's like-
all the time in sports. Like,
And then people respond going, oh great,
yeah,
or whatever, and you're like, you didn't think. Look at the
Yeah.
source of
No.
this news. It's not the New York Times.
Yeah.
It's just but think about it. Think about how many young people are not going to make that differentiation. That's such that's a fine-tuned
Yeah.
thing to go, well, that source doesn't look right and blah blah blah, and like adding it all up. No one's going
But
to do
it's-
that later.
Is
But
it
it's
possible
wide-
the
it's
kids are
widespread.
so? Is it possible the kids are so internet savvy that they will know to not just assume that Instagram is giving them the straight beef on stuff?
I acknowledge that that's possible, but I don't think it's going to work.
That's my little thread of hope that I'm hanging on to for now. Speaking of threads and hopes and hanging, Mike said he had a hard out at 10, and it's now 10:01. What do we do?
Yeah, we can. I got like another minute or two.
Okay.
Wow.
Do we need
Doesn't
another
sound like
minute?
a
Are we
hard out.
done?
That's not what hard out means.
I'm looking for an
Not at all.
example.
It's a flaccid out.
I'm looking for an example of this.
He's never going to plug in his DVD player this
I
way.
think there's a lot of it like around the Epstein files too. They'll post a photo, and you're like,
Yeah.
that can't be real. Because if that was real, there would be an investigation.
But
And
also
then-
humans can be doing this stuff too, and they have been. Like, they post a picture of somebody and say, voted
That's
for
AI.
whatever, and you're like, well, I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, you don't know for sure.
You always have to look. You always have to do your own due diligence, and for 5 seconds, just look something. Go to some trusted news source and look.
I mean,
something up.
there's like images like pop up on Facebook. It's like it looks like a dated photo of like the 90s, and it's like Trump. It looks like he's on a date with like a 12-year-old. They're like having a good time, and like that's not real. Like
right.
Like if anything like that was real, it would be.
Yeah. Mike got a picture of Trey Wilson starring in the Northern Exposure, and he totally bought it.
Yeah.
They look the exact same.
Bunch of fake news going on in Mike's head all the time when you think about it. He thinks this actor is this guy.
Yeah.
He thinks the guy from in Trading Places was in the room with
Oh.
the other guy.
He thinks a porcupine wants to give him a plate of
those
macaroni
are
and
great.
cheese.
Those are great. Diego and Barbara Gallagher. It's the same ones. Which it's
scares
like
the shit out of me.
it's like it's a snowstorm outside. Who do you want bringing you your snack? Diego. And it's like makes homemade focaccia. And it's this turtle just putting its fingers in the.
Oh my god!
But then there's two of them that have
so
two names.
disturbing.
It's Barbara Gallagher and
Sure.
Abel Stone, who's a koala.
So you don't confuse him with the other Barbara. But the Barbara.
No,
who's
everybody else has one name, and there's Barbara Gallagher and Abel Stone. The newest one is like
God.
it's like a snowstorm, or like it's the zombie apocalypse. What shelter do you want? And it's somebody running to
Oh
this.
my god! That's
See, this one
tailor made for Mike DiMaria.
Yeah, because I always do that. That was my
That's
thing.
all,
I'd run
man.
home
That's
and
his thing
lock
all the
everything up.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
So
do you
then it
most want to
shows
find
you-
in the refrigerator? A thing of peanut butter or a box of cookies?
And
or,
one is like you're running in the streets of like a big city, and there's like a newspaper dispenser, and you move it out of the way, and there's a staircase that goes downstairs, and then it opens up, and it's like a lodge, and you have to pick which. Then it has
my God.
like 5 or 6 different ones, and you have to pick. Oh, I like that one.
Oh man,
I like that one. That one looks nice.
Scared to
I can
death.
bring Abel Stone down there with his bow buns. I think we'll be in good shape.
Do I need to be worried about Mike? Dan, is everything going to be okay?
Yeah, it's going south.
I think he's going to be all right.
All right.
Scares
Got two
she's
conflicting
judging
opinions
us.
All right, we're going to keep
Just
an eye on
scroll
this.
until the phone hits me in the head. So I fall asleep.
That's how you wake up in the morning. Like the Chippendale pup from Dr. Seuss.
Abel Stone.
Wow, there's now 4 squirrels outside. They're going nuts. I'm going to take a picture. Okay,
sounds
so
like
while I
actually
do this,
take
we can end the
We
show.
should have been done already.
Yeah, well, I think we're done already. I think the show ended about 10 minutes ago.
One of the things that we always make fun of Tom's Norman Rockwell situations. The Chicago Art Institute hung its first Norman Rockwell.
Oh, really?
Oh, it
So
did.
we should go there and see it.
We should. We
Take
should do a live
Sam there and
report.
say you should take Sam there and say, hey,
Yeah.
you notice anything?
Yeah,
It's a
does this
young
remind you of
man
your
and-
entire life?
It's a tall man and his son, and they're walking into a movie theater to see Raiders of the Lost
Yeah,
Ark. And at
with
the bottom, it just says Norman Rockwell.
With a Lego Millennium Falcon under their arms.
Right, and there's
There's
a wife
another
outside
scene.
waving with a cabbage. She's got a cabbage in her arm. And she's waving.
And there's another scene where they're sitting in their living room while some raving lunatic is telling stories.
Right.
And it just says he should be euthanized.
He should be euthanized. Yeah, he's upsetting our Norman Rockwell setting. I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Some raving lunatic.
turning
Classic
into
Norman Rockwell
Nighthawks.
painting with the tricorder on the side.
Let
Yeah.
me see which one it is.
Now that would be a good use of AI. Give me a Norman
I mean,
Rockwell
Norman Rockwell
painting.
style. Oh god,
of-
that'd be great, huh? And then we gift it
Oh
to
my
Tom.
God, that'd be worth all the
And
tree
we put it
we
on
could
one of
do
those
that.
canvas.
That
You know
can
how
be
those
done.
companies you can have a canvas made.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Napoleon with your head on Napoleon.
Yeah, right. And you can have it sent to his house, fucking 4 feet wide.
We could
Yeah.
do it in a Rockwell. Oh, we should do that, a family photo of you guys. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Or like
When's your birthday again?
Me and Sam at a 50s or whatever, 40s soda shop counter, and we were comparing tricorders and
Oh, it's
Lego
the
sets.
you know what photo it is?
Quarters.
You know what painting it is, Dan? It's the Rockwell painting of the Chicago Cubs.
Oh, That makes
because
sense.
it was like the
I
crestfallen
don't know that
Cubs.
one.
It was like where they're in the dugout and it's like they're all crestfallen because they were
Losing
terrible.
is a
Yeah.
disease.
Yeah, it's called.
That's contagious, syphilis, but curable.
I really think this
Yeah,
episode is
it's
over.
No, it's not.
No,
It's over.
We're gonna do yeah, that's what we're gonna do. When's your birthday again, Tom? Was it
March
December?
4th.
March. Oh, timing is right then.
It is. Oh, but I'm going to be out of town, and
March
you know who
the
I
4th
might
be
be
with
seeing
you.
on my birthday?
You're what?
I know Dan gets mad at me when I say the names, but I might be having dinner with Mark Campbell on my birthday in Seattle.
It's a little strange. Why are you going to
Very
Seattle?
strange.
I don't like when he gets 2 mentions. He didn't really pay for 2 mentions.
He didn't pay for, but then maybe he'll pay for dinner, so that'll
Oh,
even it
okay.
out.
But how does that benefit us?
It doesn't.
He
no.
needs to be a Patreon.
benefit
I get a
us
delicious
because
meal.
Why are
he's
you
a
going to
patron.
Seattle though?
We're going to Seattle. It's Sam's spring break, and we're just going out to see friends and stuff. That's a nice
Who's the
place.
friend you're going to? You going to see Mark Campbell?
Campbell.
Is that
Not
the only
sp-
person you're going to see?
He's going to hear this. I don't know. He's a totally, by the side, accidental thing. I just, only going to see him because I'm in. No. Jody's got friends there.
Yeah, see,
It's a nice place. I don't know. Why am I defending my vacation to you? The show's over already. God damn it. Hey, listen. Thank you for listening, everybody.
it's over.
I'm going to go get another cup of coffee. It's over. It's over, Johnny. Come back next week and hear more about canned fish and
ChatGPT
baseball
can
and
reimagine.
ChatGPT and Raising Arizona,
Norman
possibly,
Rockwell.
right here on the Raising Arizona Minute.
Okay, then.